Lucine, how nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theater. I'm glad to see you spending some quality time with your friends. Whatever, Dad. And what movie will you be attending tonight? My friends are making me see some kid movie about talking animals. I don't really care about it. Well, I do hope you enjoy your evening. I'll be watching Vampire Crusade too. Evil never dies.
What?
You? Watching that? Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it. Ha, good luck with that, Dad. This scene rejoices his friends and looks over to Damien. Good luck with what? It's nothing. My son loves to tease. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Dead by Pony, and today we're hopping back into Dream Daddy Dad Dating Simulator. Without further ado, let's hop in. Now, the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes. There are a lot of these galleries nearby. There's a discount if you bring your student ID, and Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. That's not the only thing I'd choke on. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we'll get all the professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA. But I wish she wouldn't do it in between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. Wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with somebody with a similar major and interest. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were good roommates. Can be lifelong friends. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. He spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Oh, they let you have animals in dorms? If you get notes saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit. Maybe a snake. Or maybe both. Would the snake eat the rabbit, though? Oh boy. I think I'll leave that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her. I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had to talk with Mr. Vega? He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. Pat her on the back. I think you can handle a 14-hour drive. I'm home for the holidays. There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now. You're such a good person. I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're going to make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's going to make it taste sad. Pulled Amanda in for a hug and kissed her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Hey, buddy, so I have to ask you for a favor. Robert invited me over for dinner. I know it's kind of fox past to invite another bro, but I've known the guy for years and I still can't get a good read on him. Now it's going to be super awkward if I go by myself. Will you please come with me? I love food, especially love food that's free. I don't know why you're so sweaty over cooking, but sure. I'm down. Thank you. I really hope that it's a sweat of relief. Eat that dinner. Oh man, I don't know how to feel about social time with Robert. Still, yes, free food is free food. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you. Very nice I did meet up before heading over to Robert's place. Craig's waiting on my porch, bottle of wine in hand.
Hey.
Ash, boy, am I glad to see you. Likewise, man. Last of you to bring wine. Oh, it's not wine. It's sparkling apple cider. Robert literally has a wine cellar, so I think he's good. Wow. I always think he has a wine cellar. I'm genuinely unsure if he was telling the truth or not. I never tell with him. Thank God it's not just me, I never know. He's so deadpan about everything. I usually just laugh it off. But man, that guy's an enigma. Start walking over to Robert's house. Does Robert even know how to cook? I have sincere doubts about whether he even knows how to shave properly, or iron his shirts. I feel like you learn pick after you learn those two
Hey.
first. One time I saw him grab a hot dog from a trash
Hmm.
can. I mean, it was the very top of the trash, but like sitting above it, but still, if he were on trial, I think the jury would define that as in the trash. In his defense, I've definitely considered grabbing food from the top of the trash before.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I think we've all considered it. What's different is that Robert actually did it. True, maybe he's an enlightened one. Maybe we're holding ourselves back.
Hmm.
We arrive at Robert's house and ring the doorbell, but the doorbell won't chime. Must be broken. Craig knocks on the door a few times. Since when does Robert have a dog? I don't know, that's weird. You hear Robert just inside. 1 second. This is uncharted territory, Ash. What if he's the one making barking noises and there is no dog? Don't say that. We're not even inside yet.
Huh?
Finally, the door opens. Robert looks pretty stunned to see me, quickly adjusts his posture to try and hide it. This is gonna be weird, isn't it? Ash, didn't know you'd be tagging along. Did Craig not tell Robert I was coming? Come on, Craig. I can leave if there's not. No, it's fine. Come in. Wipe your feet. We entered Robert's living room, which is a lot more inviting than I remember it being. Make yourselves at home. We can still hear barking from the other room. Didn't know you had a dog, Robert. Oh yeah, that's Betsy. Have to put her up when guests are over. She'll calm down in a bit. What kind of dog is she? Pitbull, rescued from a dogfighting ring a few years back. She hates strangers. If I let her out right now, probably have to take you both to the ER. Craig and I make eye contact. He raises an eyebrow at me. Oh, okay.
Hmm.
But I gotta finish dinner. Made so bucko. Robert leaves the room, presumably to go to the kitchen. Craig leans in and whispers, was the dogfighting thing real, or was he kidding? I don't know.
Hey.
What's Oso Bucko? I don't know. Did he make up that word? Until I have Oso Bucko in front of me, we can only assume so. We sit in silence for a second, taking in Robert's living room. Are we about to get sawed? Nah, usually you wake up in those situations. We voluntarily walked into this one. Although, he did look pretty shocked to see you. Maybe you being her threw off his plans. His murder plans. This is so weird. Art finally walks into the room carrying 3 paper plates, seeming food like a waiter. I don't have a dining table. Don't trust them, so we're eating here. I also don't have real people plates. Hope that's okay. Robert sets plates in front of us. The coffee table. I still can't tell whether it's looks like meat, maybe lots of sauce. Make out some vegetables. I think that might be rice. It could also be pasta. This is only one way to find out. Take a bite.
Nice.
Oh my god. Take another bite. The medley of flavors in this dish is amazing. The meat is so tender. And the risotto, I think that's what it is so creamy. Robert, this is really incredible. You cooked this? There's a pregnant pause as Robert formulates a response. It's weird to get a compliment from me. I fished it out of a dumpster behind a restaurant. At least I think it was a restaurant.
Hey.
Can you believe people just throw this stuff anyway? I almost gagged. I looked over at Craig, who looks wary but still has his mouth full. He gives Robert a thumbs up. Glad you like it. Where do you learn how to cook like this? There's a restaurant in Spain for a hot sec. Is he messing with us? I decided to play along. Lived in Spain? After I dropped out of college, I went backpacking through Europe, crashing on couches, sleeping in hostels. Totally broke. Worked a couple odd jobs wherever I could to scrape together some cash. One night, I'm eating dinner at this little restaurant just outside of Madrid. I go to pay and realize I spent the last of my money on booze the night before. I'm in the middle of ditching when the manager catches me and puts me to work in the kitchen. Long story short, they ended up liking me so much they offered me a job. Why not, right? Started living with some distant relatives on my mom's side. Over the course of 2 years, I worked my way up from busboy to sous chef. Learned a lot. Greg and I waited for the punchline. What a night watchman did he swindled to get back to the States? Who did he coin in a game of poker in the back room of a speakeasy for safe passage in the crew's quarters of a cargo ship? Anyway, I still love to cook. I don't know what's really more, but this food is so good, I kinda don't care. Plus, Robert is actually talking to me like we're 2 people in the same room, which I guess is nice. That's amazing. It really is. To be totally honest, I wasn't exactly expecting gourmet cooking here, especially not served on paper plates. I don't care about presentation. If the food is good, It should speak for itself. This Ozobuco is screaming for itself. The paper plates are just as good as regular plates if you double them up. Hmm. Hey, is it bad if I ask for seconds? No problem. But save room for dessert. I made lemonberry Savarian.
Oh.
Well, aren't you just full of... Craig, look over at me.
Hey.
Craig surprises. Robert winks. You bet I am. You can come over for dinner anytime. Craig. I'm going to go see it seconds. Me too. I'm consuming more Ozobuco than my body could handle, and then really ensuring a latter food coma with generous servings, whatever Severian was. Craig and I decided to head out. Thanks for coming. I am making an attempt to be more social. Something tells me he's not going to follow through on that. Man, if you'll have me, I'm here, especially if there's more Ozobuco involved.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I want to go back with Damien. I think this is going to be a Damien run. Ooh. Save. And we're going to message him again. You can't beat the whammy bar. I had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien the other day. I wonder what he's up to. Open up Dad book and start writing a message when Amanda walks in the door. Dad, you got a letter. Oh, is it from Grandma? No, it's from Damien. Whoa, can I see it? Amanda hands me a piece of old parchment paper folded into an envelope and sealed with purple wax. Damien, the dude's goes all out. I pry off the seal and unfold the letter. The most beautiful calligraphy. The letter reads, Dearest Ash, I hope you'll find my continued correspondence endearing rather than trying. One can only hope that my use of the slower, more traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoyed our time together. I write this hastily under a warm embrace of excitement, fearful that I may misstep and speak towards something unwelcome. Now I hope that you might forgive my boldness. I will simply say that your company has greatly occupied my thoughts. While the afternoon may have been derailed by forces unforeseen, your companionship helped a great deal, not only in the discipline of my child, but in the moral of my spirit, and for that I thank you. That said, Ash, if you'll allow me, it would mean the world to me if I could enjoy more of your time. Perhaps a trip to the cinema, followed by a moonlit stroll, would be your taste. I eagerly await for your respondence. With great respect, D. Bloodmarch. And Ben and I both looked up from the letter. Ooh, that hurt my eyes. At least it was a calligraphy and not cursive.
Huh?
Wow, he's good. Is he gonna catch a movie with him? Yeah, I'd better message him on Dadbook, let him know. Then I slapped my laptop shut. I have to write him back a real letter. But my handwriting looks like two toddlers fighting over a crayon. Dad, you have to. He wrote you a letter. That's so cool. Will you help me? I need to class this up. Father, I was made for this. Here's what you do. Find tickets to a show that you two will like, then enclose them in the letter. Oh, that's classy. Amanda and I hop onto my laptop and pursue showtimes. He doesn't seem like the romantic comedy kind of guy. Oh, here's one. Vampire Crusade 2. Evil Never Dies. I don't know, that sounds kind of stupid. Actually, it's critically acclaimed exploration into the ennui of existence. It really turns the vampire trope on its head. Really? Nah, there's just a lot of blood and vampire titties. Well, let's roll the dice. I purchase the tickets and print them out. I sit down at the table with Amanda and try drafting a nice letter. I start writing. Damien. I do hope that this letter finds you in good health. Hey, good morrow to you this fine eve. Good one. What's next? Hey, remember when your son tried to cast a Mondialio? You been good? I must confess of my amateur control of the written word. Please, Dad, have some faith in yourself. Okay, we're trekking along. Let him know how you're feeling. You find me in good spirits, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. Did very much enjoy our adventure. We found ourselves on the last we met. That earnest shit was pretty messed up. You'll find me in good spirits, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. Nice. Ask him to hang out already. True artists take time, Amanda. A strange turn of events, I found myself enamored with the situation at hand. Like Burley's landscape with the fall of Icarus, I find myself lost in your details. Let me get at that. Enamored of the situation at hand. Bring it home, Pops. Let me take you out. I got 2 tickets to the movies. I very much enjoy your company. Accompany me to the cinema. It bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema.
Yeah.
Smooth. Calling it the cinema. A classy move. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2. The One Never Dies, which I am sure you will find both titillating and enjoyable. Best wishes. Heart death. Namaste. We'll carry on. Best wishes. Then I sign my name. My full name. Fancier that way. Ashlanger. Is that okay? And it reads over my sloppy handwriting. Felt weird to say. After our last encounter, a strong term of events, I found myself enamored of the situation. It bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. You find 2 tickets to the Vampire Crusade 2. Alright. He spelled his name wrong. What? Nah, just trying to keep you on your toes. Now, all you have to do is seal it and put it in his mailbox. Can I seal it with tape?
Yes.
That's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back. Amanda leaves the room and returns with a candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood. Gotta have a wax seal. She lights the candle, which starts to burn, and form a pool of melted wax. What's the other thing? Amanda pours some of the wax onto the folded leather, and expertly presses a small piece of wood into it, lets it dry for a second, and pulls the wood away, revealing... Here it is, your sigil. A little kitten with a bowl on its head. Awesome. Scrapbooking stuff always comes in clutch. Well, I guess all there is to do now is deliver this to his doorstep now, huh? Oh, and I thought we were getting a carrier pigeon to do it. I already called my guy. I have a pigeon guy. Marcus has the good pigeons. Has the good pigeons. Are there any good pigeons? Or are they just well-trained pigeons? Don't get your pigeons from Anthony. They're no good. I don't want to know if any of this is true. I decide to walk over to Damon's house. I slip the letter in a slot in his door and go back home. Mission accomplished? Now we play the waiting game. The night finally rolls around where I'm supposed to meet with Damien. The next day, I left another beautiful crafted letter thanking me for mine and agreeing to the evening. It helped me pick out a nice outfit. I showed up to the theater a little bit early. It's a chilly night, and the theater is kind of crowded, but it's still nice. How do you do? I jump at the sound of his voice and turn around to see Damien right behind me. Ooh, dark, handsome, tall, charming. I don't know. I love a good goth. And to be fair, my wedding is Tim Burton themed. So we're going with romantic gothic attire. So, just hitting a little close to home right now. You almost gave me a heart attack. How long were you there for? I don't know. I just walked up. My apologies for frightening you. Was that thunder? Is it going to rain soon? I didn't hear anything. What?
Huh. What?
Regardless, our grows close. Shall we take our seats in the cinema? Must thank you again for purchasing our tickets. Please allow me to replay the deed in Sour Patch Kids or perhaps Milk Duds. Let's do it. We get in line and buy snacks. We're waiting. I hear a familiar voice behind us. My dad's here. Turn around and find Lucine standing a few feet behind us with a gaggle of other goth kids. Lucine, how nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theater. I'm glad to see you spending some quality time with your friends. Whatever, Dad. And what movie will you be attending tonight? My friends are making me see some kid movie about talking animals. I don't really care about it. Well, I do hope you enjoy your evening. I'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2. Evil Never Dies.
What?
You? Watching that? Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it. Good luck with that, Dad. This scene rejoices his friends and looks over to Damien. Good luck with what? It's nothing. My son loves to tease. We wait in line for a little longer and Damien buys us snacks. He seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong. Damien and I take our seats and settle in for previews. Glancing at him, I can see that he's sweating profusely, gripping his armrests. Everything okay? Vampires, huh? Everything okay? Everything is perfectly fine. I am so excited for this film. I must I'm a devout patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. The scarier the arts, the better. Do you have a favorite horror movie?
no.
Of course I have a favorite horror movie. Mine is Halloween Town. Terrifying. Oh, interesting.
Huh.
That's odd. I don't seem to remember Halloween Town being that scary. I would have expected him to bring up some sort of strange foreign horror film that I'd never heard of. Damon's knuckles are turning white. It's like he's about to rip the armrest off. Wait a second. Damon, are you afraid of horror movies?
What?
You must be joking. I love horror movies. Light them for the film.
Ah!
Damien screams. I apologize. I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all. Settle in, the film starts. I offer Damien some licorice. As he takes one, I take note of how much his hands are shaking. The title flashes across the screen in bloody letters. Vampire Crusaders 2. Evil Never Dies. A pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes, well-oiled abs sits up in a coffin. Awaken my coven. 2 more vampires slide tops off their coffins onto the floor. Mother, is it time? Yes, husband, but also mortal enemy. It is time. The 3 look at each other, and then to the camera. For the Vampire Crusade. This rules. Jam of Vampires flies off into the night as her organic organ music plays in the distance. I somehow get lost in the movie. As dumb as it sounds, it's actually a pretty fun flick. As we get to the tense moment of the movie, where Romulus Trueblood sits at a truce meeting with General of the Human Army, whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with. Romulus, it's good to finally meet you. General, I agree. It's good to finally blood you. Romulus leaps out and slashes the General's throat. Blood splatters over everything, including the camera. Damien screams again, reflexively grasping my hand. I immediately blush, forgetting about any vampires or blood, or vampiric blood. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Damien retracts his hand and places it in his lap. I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic, and I got to an extremely scary section. Damien goes back to quietly stressing over the movie. It's kind of cute that he won't admit he's afraid of it. I wish he would hold my hand again. Maybe I should do something to try and make him feel more comfortable. I've got it. I'll do what all dads do best. Talk during the movie. Find a plot hold. Ask what's happening. Tell a dad joke. Where does a dog go when it loses its tail?
What?
Where? To the retail store. I yelled that last little bit too loud in a crowded movie theater, but I can see a smile form on Damien's face.
Oh.
Good one, Ash. The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly. Only a few whimpers from Damien. Maybe you would have liked the romantic comedy better. We get to the final scene of the movie, where Romulus, Bloodbath, and the General's wife embrace each other in his crypt. It appears the true Vampire Crusade was the Vampire Crusade in our hearts, our cold, unbeating hearts. Romulus and the General's wife begin making out hard. The film fades black and appears on the screen. Within it, hard cuts to Demeter, his rival lover, Camilla, who watches the two from afar. Oh no, twist ending. Our bloodline has been pure for thousands of years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3. Evil must die again. More thunder, more ominous organs. The movie fades out again, and bloody question mark now accompanies the end. We love a little bit of a suspense, and next time we'll come back and see where this goes. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, remember to hit like. That way I know you're enjoying the content I'm making. Remember to hit subscribe. That way YouTube brings you back here to see what happens next. And don't forget to check out my social media linked on my channel. I won't take up any more of your time. Hope you have a good day. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.